Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin a video. Let us discuss a small tidbit of news regarding Fable Legends on the Xbox One. Lionhead Studios have commented on the development of this title and have basically stated that the game is running quite well on the system and is benefiting very much from the Unreal Engine 4. This was a couple of small tidbits from Gaming Bolt, and I'm just going to condense both of their little articles into one video. Basically, it starts out by Jeff Smith from Lionhead. He said, and I quote, "There are a couple of things really. There are seamless sort of multiplayer backed by Xbox Live and the drop-in, drop-out gameplay that we're able to do. I will briefly talk about that, and I'll talk the second point in a minute about Xbox One. You could play single player as well, and other heroes will be controlled, and you could play against AI villains if you like to. The Xbox One allows us and enables us to move very easily between those type of modes." He also explained regarding how it's going to look and how the graphics are going to improve. The other thing, of course, is we make the game look rather beautiful. We're working very closely with Epic because we're using Unreal Engine 4, and the combination of Xbox One and UE4 is very potent. I think certainly we're very pleased with the way it's looking, and it's going to be better because of Unreal Engine 4 is yet to be completed. It's going to look better later in the fall, and it's going to be given yet another overhaul. It's going to be great. And also regarding the Xbox One's architecture comparative to the PS4, he said that it has given a little bit of trouble, but to be honest, not too bad. We've had a fairly straightforward Xbox One development. It's a good platform to develop for. And that's pretty much all she wrote. So there you have it, the most important thing being that the title is going to improve slowly over time, which isn't really surprising considering the title at the end of the day is still in development. Personally, I actually think it looked rather nice running at E3. It had a nice consistent frame rate, as far as I saw anyway. I obviously wasn't running like a frame rate analysis at the time, but it certainly did look pretty consistent. Shadows, textures and so on looked quite nice. Light sources also looked pretty beautiful, as you'd expect from a Fable game, and more importantly, possibly than any of that, the artistic visual style, at least in my opinion, certainly fit in with the Fable aesthetic. I have to be honest, I was a little surprised that they ended up going with the Unreal Engine. But then again, UE3 was being used in Fable The Journey, so I suppose it makes logical sense. The other benefit of UE4 and UE3, I suppose, but specifically UE4 is, of course, it is pretty much ready to go in terms of you've got basic physics, you've got cameras, and everything else, you just have to pretty much build around it, and particularly as it has been designed from the ground up, pretty much, for next generation, it just makes sense, as opposed for them to kind of piggyback on Epic's work. I'm not taking anything away, of course, from Lionhead. I'm just saying from a logical standpoint, Unreal Engine, despite the fact that it is still in development as well, as Jeff has rightly pointed out there, the fact of the matter is the game engine hasn't been fully completed yet, and they are still improving it. However, the same thing could also be somewhat argued for, say, UE3. Even a couple of years, well, pretty much, and even until now, the game engine UE3 consistently had additions being made to it. There were small changes, incremental updates to it, for example, better support for this or improved rendering for that, and it's a slow and going process to basically continuously improve the engine, because at the end of the day, not only do they have to do that for the sake of better looking games for their clients, but also so that their clients will choose the engine over, say, Unity or even the CryEngine. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you soon. Take care, and bye for now.